At the beginning, all the students say, "Oh, Nina, this is a very challenging project." But at the end, they say that is one of the most meaningful project for them, because the project is really helping them to understand how beautiful their own cultures and their own values. So I'm Nina, Dr. Nina Yu, Fashion Program Manager at RMIT University in Vietnam. So the project investigate, Vietnam fashion textile design cultures. Okay, and we aim to help preserve and also promote, how beautiful, the traditional fashion textile culture here. We're working with the Vietnam Women Museum and also one of the community in Hanoi. Yes. In Vietnam, they have more than 54 ethnic good people here. So, example, Hmong, Thai, Cane groups. So they have a lot of different animals, like the horse, the deer, the dragon, the sun, which represent different meaning, because that also represent how they survived in the past. The young generation in Vietnam here, those students, they never know what's going on, which is very nearby them. A lot of young generation, they miss this part of the information. So the student, they have to study many books, journal paper, history about Vietnam culture here. And most of the information is their own language. So they kind of, they have to understand the local terminology, and they have to translate in the English. So it's not easy, yeah. It makes them feel even more hard to study the whole the project. And then they have to redesign the new fashion textile design. And also they have to keep the original motif meaning. We are not going to ask the student to train the motif. Otherwise, if they change the motifs, they will lost, the original values of each motifs. And some students, they say that is one of the most meaningful project for them, because the project is really helping them to understand, their own cultures. Okay, before the classes, the student, they think African design is so boring. I mean, compared with the luxury brand, Louis Vuitton, they don't like it. But after they study it, they understand, and they preserve, and they really understand, how beautiful their own cultures and their own values, which completely different. And the student, they told me that they really are proud of their own cultures, and they love the old traditional textile design really much. So I think that is have a lot of meaning behind the project. Yeah, this kind of project, we engage with the communities, which really can enrich the whole program, and also with benefit for all the students, in terms of the knowledge, the skill set, and understand, what's the society or what the community is missing here. Okay, we are not just making the money. So how we can pay back, how to promote and sustain, the local culture here. But RMIT, we also value about different people, part of our passion, inclusion. We respect different people. We embrace different cultures, and I believe that what we can do in the future, we should work more close together. The college, the student and RMIT and different stakeholder, community, museum, or even the industry, we have to consider the local cultures is so important. If we can include the passion and the inclusion together, I think everything is easier. Easier and happy. Everyone will be happy. Yes.